A video of officers entering a River Valley home where a man claims police used excessive force to arrest him is raising some concerns.
And now the video has been shared hundreds of times on Facebook. Peyton Yeager spoke with both the family and police.
At 3 p.m. Saturday, Fort Smith police say they received a call from an unidentified female reporting a man was trying to kill his child on Standard Avenue.
We were watching Ratatouille cartoons and we heard car doors and then pounding.
It's the home of Randy Harris and her fiance, 27-year-old Brandon Stanley. Stanley answered the door holding his child, Christy, their biological daughter.
He said, no, nothing like that's going on here.
Harris tells me a third party not inside the home made the false call. According to the police report, officers forced their way inside after Stanley attempted to shut the door several times.
He grabbed him. She got knocked out of his arms.
I didn't do anything. I did nothing wrong. Stop.
But according to police, Stanley handed his child off to his fiance, who's pregnant, when Stanley began swinging his arms and became combative. Officer Gomez says, quote, another officer tripped and fell on top of Stanley. As we both fell to the ground to avoid Mr. Stanley falling on top of me, I rotated out from underneath the subject. Stanley says he hit a metal frame and began to bleed from his head, resulting in 4 staples.
Why did my daughter have to see that?
While waiting to be treated by a medical professional, Officer Gomez says he searched Stanley and found a marijuana pipe in his pocket. Stanley was booked into the Sebastian County Detention Center Saturday night under the charges of possession of drug paraphernalia, resisting arrest, and failure to pay a traffic ticket.
I don't have nothing against police. She's gonna hate him because of this.
Police say Stanley told them his family would not be pressing charges, but Harris tells me that's not the case.
I want them to pay.
The Fort Smith Police Department tells us the woman who made the initial 911 call is part of the investigation, but could not comment on if any charges will be pressed. The department is also conducting an internal review on Officer Gomez to determine if the actions taken were necessary. Stanley, meanwhile, was released on a signature bond and has a court date set in 2 weeks.